So today's recipe, you guys chose it. Last week I did a healthy version of chili and you guys requested me for me to do a video of this recipe. So today we're making turkey chili. Hello, my name is Nebraska.
Hello, my name is Sandra and I am Sumaya.
In this channel, the secret ingredient is love. All the ingredients, equipment, or utensils that I'm gonna be using to cook this recipe or prepare it, I'm gonna leave it in the description box down below. Let's start cooking.
So the first thing that we're gonna start cooking is our ground beef. Yes, our ground beef, not our vegetables. I do this because if you cook the vegetables first, they're gonna become all smushy and they're gonna disappear in the chili. I also add a little bit of salt and pepper to the meat, so you create layers of flavors, and when you finish your chili, your meat doesn't taste like nothing. Trust me. I use a whisk on the first stages of the chili because I like to grind or mix the beef really well so I have small pieces and not big chunks. Once the beef look like this, that is almost done, that's when I add my vegetables to it. You see like how the texture of the meat looks? It looks really small. So I add my peppers. That's a whole bell pepper. Also, I cut my vegetables a little bit bigger. That will be like a medium dice. So for the same reason, so they don't disintegrate on my chili. Remember, you cook chili for a long period of time, and the smaller that you cut your vegetables, the faster they're gonna cook, and they're gonna overcook also and disintegrate. If you cut it a little bit thicker, they're not gonna disintegrate as fast. Also, you can buy, those chili seasoning that comes pre-packaged. I don't like to use it because I cannot control the seasonings. So you're gonna notice that I use a lot of ingredients to make my chili, but in reality, those are the packages that you buy in the store. I just, in other words, broke it apart. I'm gonna be using a lot of seasoning. My husband makes fun of me that I look like a little witch making a potion every time I do chilies because I put a lot of different seasonings in it. So now we're gonna start adding diced tomato. These are petite diced tomato that comes in a can. You can use fresh tomatoes or tomato sauce. I just like to seal the little pieces of tomato when I eat in my chilies. And these are small kidney beans. I prefer them to the big ones to make my chili. And this is a bouillon cube of chicken. Now I'm gonna add my chili. I use around 2 tablespoons. Here I added a tablespoon, but it wasn't enough. So you're gonna notice later down that I'm gonna add more. This one is house seasoning that I have in the house. This is adobo. Almost all the ingredients I added a tablespoon. I have a tablespoon. Black pepper. I also added some smoked paprika that I didn't record. This is garlic powder. It's like a tablespoon. Garlic, I used a tablespoon too. This one that I added now is adobo completo. And this is chipotle seasoning. Chipotle in powder. You want to be careful with this one. It adds like a smoky flavor, but it also more spicy. Remember, chipotles are smoked jalapenos. And I added salt to it also. Then we're gonna stir all our ingredients in. This is a lazy dish in my house. When I don't feel like cooking, this is what I cook, chili, and we eat it with cheese and some crackers, and we're happy peppy. And it's also healthy if you do it on the right way, or if you swap your meats like I did. It's a dish really high in protein and fiber because of the beans, and now that I add in the quinoa. We'll talk about the quinoa more later. So now we're gonna add water. This is at your discretion. I don't add a lot of water because I use my crackers as spoons to eat my chili. But if you want it more soupy, well, you have to add more water to it. So you're gonna bring this into a boil. Oh, I forgot I add around a fourth of a cup of sofrito. Here I forgot to press play. I added my quinoa. Quinoa is super healthy. It has a ton of fiber. It has a ton of protein. Now I'm adding my slaughter of Maseca. Maseca is the same flour that you use to do corn tortillas. And I learned this trick from one of the hotels that I work, and it completely blew my mind. It tastes so much better when you use Maseca to thicken up your chili. But I was saying about quinoa. Quinoa is super healthy. I like to add it to my chili because it makes you feel fuller, since it has so a high percentage of protein and fiber in it. That's why they call it super green. If you notice, I needed more chili powder. That's when I added. And yeah, add it in your diet, mix it with your rice, mix it with your salad, or like I'm doing right now, I'm adding it to my chili. Once it thicken up the consistency that you guys like, your chili is pretty much done. And to plate it, just put in little bowls, and I did a tomato, avocado, and onion salad with a little bit of lemon juice and salt and pepper. And I like to eat mine with sour cream and cheese. This cheese is low in fat. They also say sell fat free, but I couldn't find it when I went to the store. And this is low fat sour cream. And there goes my avocado, tomato, onion salad, and some green onions. And this is how the dish look. Once you're finished, it's super filling. My husband and I were currently trying in the process of creating healthy habits, and he didn't want to eat it, but when he tasted it and he noticed that he got fuller faster than when I do the regular chili, he was like, keep this in the menu. So I invite you to try it out. You can make it, keep it in the fridge, it will last a couple of days, or if you want to meal prep it and freeze it, it will last too. So let's see what mommy thinks about my turkey chili.
Let's go. Tastes good. Delicious.
This version is a little bit lighter than the regular version with ground beef because of the turkey.
You too much cheers.
We didn't do cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know usually you guys put your vegetables at the beginning while you're cooking the meat, but I like to do it after add my vegetables after the meat is almost done, so they don't disintegrate in the chili. Mama is lost of words. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And if you love this video, don't forget to share it. Mommy and I see you next week with another recipe. And if you guys have any idea like this one of recipes that you would like me to prepare, don't forget to leave it on the description box below or to leave it in my Instagram, our Instagram. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you next month.
Next week.
Next week. No, I go that